Hi everyone, welcome to JMeter tutorial. Today in this tutorial, we are going to see a real-time example in JMeter from setting up a test plan to executing it and analyzing the performance result. If you have been learning JMeter, this video will help you understand how performance testing works in real-world scenario step by step. So let's begin. In this tutorial, we will explore first open this URL and open home page, search flight and purchase ticket. I will explain step by step in this tutorial. Open JMeter. This is test plan and here user defined variables option available. You can add here user defined variables. For example, you define here URL or host. So you just need to enter variable name in a request. In previous tutorial, I have explained in a detail about user-defined variables. You can watch this video. Right-click here and first add here thread group. Right-click here, add, and then click on thread group. Inside thread group, you can add here number of threads. This is number of users, ramp-up period in seconds, and loop count. Now, add HTTP request defaults. Right-click here and then click on sampler. After clicking on this one, you need to select here config element and then click on HTTP request defaults. Here mention protocol. Protocol is either HTTP or HTTPS, server name or IP, and path. Open Chrome browser and this is example where you need to select departure city and destination city. So first we need to open this URL. This is a home page and this is the URL. Open JMeter and enter URL here. Protocol here we will enter in protocol section which is HTTPS and then enter URL. Now add HTTP cookie manager. Right click here, add, and then click on config element and then click on HTTP cookie manager. Let's add request inside this thread group. Right click here, sampler, and then click on HTTP request. As you can view here in HTTP request default section, we define protocol and here IP. So we do not need to define here in HTTP request. We just enter here slash. We can enter here slash because we have already defined here HTTPS protocol and this is the URL. Now change this request name. This request name is home and add here listener for view result. We need to remove here backslash because we have already defined here slash and this is the get request. Now send this request, just click on this button and then click on view result tree. In view result tree, you can view request sent successfully. This is request body, get HTTPS is a protocol and this is the URL. In the response data, we can view here welcome to the simple travel agency and here you can view from port and this is the list option value, choose your destination. In the home screen, you can view here, this is the city list, this is the destination city list. Now, next thing we need to do here, let's add a section here. After open this URL, this title should be displayed. So here we can change in JSON, can view in JSON, and here title is Blaze demo. Add assertion, right click here, add assertions, and then click on response assertions. In the response assertions text response, click on add. This text should be displayed in a response. In response, you can view here in title Blaze demo displayed. This is assertion. We can move here. Now again, click on run. Request sent successfully. I can save this test plan and here text response is less than. Now we have completed open homepage. Now search flight. Add another request. Right click here, add sampler, and then click on HTTP request. Change this request name, search flight. In the search flight, we need to enter some data. In parameter section, click on add. Here in the response, you can view here from port, here click on add from port, and then enter city name, and then enter destination city. To port, select name, to port, and this is the value. City is London. We can enter here London. From port and to port. Then this is post request. So here we will select post, and we need to enter URL here. Select city, click on find flight, and this is the path. We need to enter this path on JMeter and enter path here. In the server name, our protocol section, we do not need to define here protocol our server name because we have already defined HTTPS, and this is the base URL. Now move this request here and send this request. Search flight. This is the request from port, and this is to port. In the response data, we are getting some information here. You can view. Now add another request here. We will add another request, purchase flight. Right click here, sampler, and then click on HTTP request. Change request name, purchase flight, and move this request here before view result tree. In this request, we need to enter here this path, purchase.php. Enter here path, and this is post because we will send some data in parameters. This is first name. You need to enter here input name. Right click here, inspect, and this is input ID is equal to input name. We will enter here ID is input name, and then enter address. Right click here, input type is equal to text, name is equal to address, and ID is equal to address. So we will enter here ID and other data here, address, and then enter credit card information. Right click here, inspect, and here ID is equal to credit card number and credit card year. Right click here, inspect, ID is equal to credit card year, and then enter here credit card year, and then remember me. This check notes. Right click here, and ID is equal to remember me. Click on add, and remember me is equal to on. Here we will enter test user, and then enter here testing address, enter credit card number, credit card year. We need to add another credit card month is missing here. Here we will add credit card month. Right click here, inspect, and ID is equal to credit card month. enter here month 12, credit card here is equal to 2025. Now clear all the result. As you can view here, this is post request. We enter path here, enter here slash, because as you can view here in this URL, you need to enter slash here. Clear all the results and run the test. Request sent successfully. First, open home page, search flight, and here we pass data from port and then to port purchase flight. Inside this purchase flight, you can view input name, test, address, card number, credit card, air, and remember me on. In the response data, we are getting your flight from this has been reserved and airline, this all the information. Let's enter manually information here. Now enter data here. First we need to enter name here name, and then enter here card number, and then this is month, year, and then click on remember me, click on purchase. After clicking on purchase flight, we are getting this message, thank you for purchased today. So we need to add another request for confirmation. Copy this path, open JMeter, right click on set group, sampler, and then click on HTTP request. In HTTP request, you will enter this path, move here, and then enter path here. This is get request. So here we need to select get request and then enter this path. Clear all the result and then click on run. In the view result tree, we can view home, search flight, and then purchase flight. We can change here this request name, confirmation. Clear all the result and again run the test. In view result tree, home, search flight, purchase flight, and the confirmation screen, we can change here format. Click on JSON, click on response data. In the response data, you can view here thank you for purchase today, and here we getting some information, pending, capture, and then amount, card number. We are getting this information, ID, status, amount, expiration, auth code, date. So that's all about the real example in Apache JMeter. I hope now you have a clear idea for how to create, run, and analyze a real-time performance testing using Apache JMeter. Found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Squad for more practical QA tutorials. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.